Santiago.
Hi, Jaime.
Hey,
Come
how
on
are
in.
ya?
Welcome to SoBeCoWorks.
Thank you, everybody. We are here with Santiago Rivera, the host of SoBeCoWorks in Southside Bethlehem, and this is a community co-working space. So you have a lot going on here. I see tables, I see lots of people. What kind of services do you offer?
Well, the idea of co-working is a shared office space. And what we created here was like a team area where a group of 3 or 4 people could work together. There's smaller tables where if you just want to work on your own, you can. We also have a lounge area, so if you want to sit at the sofa and have a cup of coffee, sometimes people will sit down there and have lunch, or they'll just even take a nap. We have Wi-Fi, high-speed Wi-Fi. We provide tea, coffee, water. We have a refrigerator, so if you want to bring in your lunch and just put it away, you can.
Yeah. Santiago, what do you say we go back to the conference room right now and you can tell us more about co-working?
Sure, let's go.
Okay. So one thing that a lot of people may not be familiar with is what co-working actually is. So can you explain that concept?
Well, the idea of co-working was actually created probably about 7 years ago now. A group of people in Philadelphia, maybe computer workers, had made a decision that it would be a lot more productive rather than working separately in their own homes to work together. By working together with other people, you could collaborate, you could exchange ideas. If you get stuck on something, you can get motivation from your other co-working members, and that's what we tried to accomplish here.
What kind of entrepreneurs do you have that use the space?
Well, recently we've had an addition of a cartoonist, an animator, which was very interesting, and he was experiencing exactly what we were just talking about. He's at home, and sometimes it's difficult to get motivated if you're by yourself, no one's around, or you could easily become distracted. And I also have a writer that comes in every so often. He's got 2 young children at home, so he just can't get that productive time in. So they come in here and they're able to spend 4, 5, 6 hours straight because they look around and a lot of times everyone else is working.
So a big part of why you chose to bring SoBeCoWorks to Southside Bethlehem is because you, I know, are very passionate about revitalizing the downtown and our urban communities and bringing more small businesses to our home, to our community. So how have you seen SoBeCoWorks really make changes in that way? Well,
what we're able to do is as these individuals come here to South Bethlehem, first I'm exposing more people to South Bethlehem. Maybe that leads to potential property owners that want to live here in South Bethlehem. Maybe it's property investors that decide they might want to move their businesses to South Bethlehem. And it's a whole economic development effect. And I'm just doing it from the grassroots level. It was something that made sense, and I'm hoping I'm helping that happen.
Yeah. And can you talk about co-working on the broader level? Because this is something that cities all across the country are really jumping on board with. So how can this affect cities everywhere that might need some help?
Well, I agree. Because of the changes that are happening in the economy, I believe you need a SoBeCoWorks or a co-working space in every downtown. A place where fellow individuals can come meet and say, hey, I'm not ready to throw in the towel and say I just give up on doing anything, because some job searches can go on for years and years. I need to find and become productive and maybe take a training class. One of the impediments to starting your business is the cost of office space. So because we run this like a cooperative, we share in the cost of the rent, the cost of the Wi-Fi, the cost of the electric. So it makes it easier to have this professional office space.
I love that. Santiago,
Isn't it so great?
It's great. It's absolutely great. You do wonderful work here, and as someone who's a resident of Bethlehem, I thank you for that. You provide people with a lot of opportunity, and I know that it's all about passion for you too. So I really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Yeah, we'll see you around the South Side, and
Definitely.
we'll see all of you back in the kitchen.